Hi folks, still on the Costa del Sol. It's a lovely evening tonight. It's a little bit cloudy. It's the 23rd of July and it's now coming up towards 8 p.m. and it's still very busy on the beach and it's about 33 degrees, so quite a warm night to say the least. I'll turn the camera around so you can see the beach. I've had to park up the other end. It took me a while to find somewhere to park, so that's now a problem. But yeah, it's very pleasant, very nice evening. So, what am I doing tonight? Well, I think it's about time that I started looking for some traditional Spanish food. Now, there's a restaurant up here which I've got my eye on, and I'm going to sample some Spanish traditional food there. It's set back from the front. It's fairly quiet, so I should be able to sit outside in peace where I can actually film without being disturbed by noise. Hopefully, we'll see. There's your fish. Looks nice, doesn't it? Nice big one there, cooking away. So as I say, I'm going to make my way to this restaurant and hopefully get a nice seat outside, somewhere nice and quiet where I can film. And there's a couple of dishes I have my eye on. What a lovely evening. I mean, it is good to see families out and lots of kids enjoying themselves, I do have to say. Lovely. Hola. Lovely. Gracias. Thank you. Thank you. I will. Okay, so as you can see, I'm here. And there's a bit of background music going on. Hopefully that's not too loud. So, I have ordered already. I've ordered a couple of dishes. So, what have I ordered? Fried spicy marinated fish, apparently. And it is a traditional dish for this part of Spain, so that's my reason for picking that. And I've also gone for, and I'll try and pronounce this correctly in Spanish. I think I'll fail miserably, but I'm going to try. You've got to try. I've gone for the Rabo de Toro a la Antigua, which is a traditional oxtail stew. So as I say, it's very quiet, this little square, so not too much noise going on. The birds are tweeting away. A little bit of background music. I don't want to pick up a copyright strike for having music being played, but I think we're okay. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Traditional Spanish food, yay, great stuff. So I can see that most of the other tables are reserved, so it is going to be pretty full, this place, so it does seem rather popular. And it's sort of at the back of Sabinillas, towards where the road is, the A7. So yeah, it's now sort of 8:30, I think, and it's still very warm. Not stuffy, it's very pleasant evening actually. It's still about 30 degrees and it's 8:30. There's a bit of cloud covering, as I said earlier, which sort of takes the direct sun heat away. And yeah, it's very pleasant. A little slight breeze about, which again helps, and it's a very pleasant evening. And yeah, very nice indeed. Now, I'm not a lover of olives, but when in Rome and all that, I'm going to see if I can force myself to like them. I'm going to have to, because you get them all the time, of course. So I mean, I do like olive oil. I've just never really got used to olives. Here we go. It's not too bad. I think if I just have one every now and again, I think I will get to like them. It's going to be a slow process, but I am going to try. Now, what are these? That was a green one. What's this one? Is it just gone off? Is it meant to be like that? There's a couple actually. Look like a bit more like onions. I'm going to have to try it. It is onion, or part of the onion family. It's not an olive, that's for sure. Do you like that? That's good. That's very good. Like them. Got one more there. I will definitely eat that. Do prefer these to the olives, but yeah, that's good. That's good. That's very good. Do these have a name? So, what can we say about these two dishes? The fried fish. As far as I understand, because I've googled it, that is just basically seafood braised in vinegar, soy sauce, garlic and spices. And the oxtail. Now that is an old-fashioned stew, and it has its roots in Andalusia, and it became popular as a way to use up leftovers from bullfights. Wow. Now I know stew is more of a winter dish, but and it's 30 degrees, but hey, got to give it a go. It's now 8:30 and it's only just really opening up, just starting to get busy. But yeah, it's the Spanish way. You've got to sort of take it easy during the day and then come to life at night. Suits me fine, absolutely. All for it. Now I did try to film inside just to show you what it's like, because it does look very, very nice inside. Looks like a very traditional Spanish restaurant. And I wanted to film, but as I walked in with the camera, he went, no, impossible. Can't film. Outside, yes. Inside, no. Don't know why, but he didn't like it. So I can't show you inside, but trust me, it does look very nice. Okay, so here's the fried fish. Looks light and crispy. Let's just put some of this lemon juice on. That's a big wedge of lemon. Let's just squeeze as much out of that. That's very tough. Well, I think I've got plenty out of that. Now, let's just give this a go. This one here looks absolutely perfect. Oh, the lights have just come on. Very nice. Wow. That is delightful. With the lemon, that's like an explosion. So crispy. And that fish is so meaty and tasty. Well, I'm very impressed with this. Wow. Yeah. No wonder you get a big wedge of lemon, because that lemon really just gives it the kick that needs. Wow. Impressed. Rather than buy, I'm just going to cut through one. Looks lovely. Let me tell you, that is top notch. It's light, crispy, tasty. Fish is beautiful. If you're comparing that to fish and chips, I have to say that probably compares to any fish in batter I've ever had, to be honest. Yeah, that's great. Definitely needs a lemon on it. Plenty of it. Okay, I'm just going to finish this off. So here is the Oxtail Stew. Now, that looks, on first look, wow, that looks so meaty. That looks amazing. I hope it tastes as good as it looks, because that looks sensational, doesn't it? Absolutely sensational. Look at the amount of meat on that. The chips look good. I didn't know it came with chips, but that is a good thing, I think. And I can see they are salted. Let's give that a go with a little bit of this sauce from here. Very nice chips with that meaty sauce as well. Absolutely wonderful. That's a good start. Okay, so I'm hoping it's a bay leaf, a few carrots on the top. So look, it is just coming apart as you would hope. There's a bone there, so it's just falling off the bone. I don't know if you can see that, but that is just dropping off that bone, as you would hope it would. So what does it taste like? Get a bit of the sauce, and it keeps coming off the fork. Here we go. Bit of bone in there. I think I got more bone than meat, but another piece. But that meat, what I got of it, go for another one. Bit bigger piece. Perfect. So tasty. So tasty. Just dropping off the bone. That is as good as I have ever had, no doubt. That's lovely. So it's a traditional Spanish dish. Came about, as I said, from the bullfights, and they didn't want to waste the tails, and why not? But you know, it doesn't immediately strike me as a typical Spanish dish. It's more of a hearty, comfort food, English type of dish that you would have in winter. But I'll tell you what, having this here tonight in 30 degrees is amazing. I mean, it's so simple. You know, there's not much to it, but yeah, there is. Plenty of sort of fatty bits in there, which is where you get the flavour from also, of course. There's not much more to say, really. It's wonderful, it's perfect. So tender, so tasty. The gravy is thick. Complements it wonderfully. Goes with the chips. Chips are seasoned, just as they should be. And it all goes together perfectly. Can't go wrong. Never thought I'd be eating this on a summer's day in Spain, to be perfectly honest, but I'm glad I am. So I've had some wonderful chips, some great fish, so I've had fish and chips, and this wonderful oxtail stew as well. It's great. I'm very happy, very happy. I'm going to take my time over this because I'm enjoying it so much. The Spanish way, don't you know? Got my drink there. I'm going to eat this nice and slow. I'm going to enjoy the moment. And after I've finished, I'll come back and I'll just sum up. See you shortly. Filling up a bit more now as the sun sets. Bit of a different atmosphere as it goes dark. And of course tonight is the Spanish ladies in the semi-final, so we could have a Spanish-English final. Now that would be interesting. Now you see, I'm just not sure how to pronounce that name. Cervecería. Is that how you say it? I'm not sure. Cervecería, Victoria? I may have to ask somebody. Anyway, that's the restaurant. That's the restaurant's name as I know it at the moment. So it's very nice, absolutely excellent. I get a shot as well. Now I don't know what this is. Let's give it a smell. It's very caramel-like. I can't think what it's called. I'm sure I've had that before. Very, very nice. It is getting full now. Very full. Those reserved tables are now full. I'm liking this place more and more, actually. Very nice. Nice little, well, I was going to say quiet corner. It's not so quiet anymore. Now it's full, but yeah, I do like it. Now this, I think it's free. Asked me if I wanted it, so of course I said yes. And yeah, that's lovely. Caramel. I'm sure I've had this before in Gran Canaria. Very nice, very nice. Okay, that was lovely. Back on the front. As it's going dark, it's very nice. The fish are cooking there. They smell lovely. It's a wonderful, wonderful evening. Absolutely wonderful. I have to say it is nice along here in the evenings this time of year. Very nice indeed. A far cry from the rest of the year when it is so quiet. It just transforms very quickly. Okay, so I've got the bill and it came to €30.10 and I'll just go through it. The beer, it was a small beer, that was €2.10. The fried fish was €8. The Oxtail Stew was €18, exactly as it says on the menu. But they've also included €2 for a cover, which will be for the olives. Now, surely that should be free. I didn't order it. It was very nice, and €2, you know, it's not a great deal, is it? And in the overall scheme of things, it doesn't really make that much difference. But I just think that's a little bit naughty, because you normally expect that to be free, don't you? So, okay, come back to that. So how would I rate it? Well, it was absolutely excellent. I don't really like giving marks per se, but maybe, you know, it would be up there. It would be up there. It would be up in the sort of 8.5, 9s, I would say. I would maybe knock a point off, or half a point off, for that €2 for the cover. I do think that's a little bit naughty. It's difficult to know what to compare it to, because it's not as if I've really had that exact meal before, so it's not like for like. But it was excellent, absolutely excellent. I can't fault it. So yeah, it's up there, definitely up there. Really enjoyed it. Traditional Spanish food, and I shall be having a lot more traditional Spanish food. And yeah, fantastic. It's a good evening, nice evening, lovely weather. It's a nice place, I'd recommend it. And yeah, that was great. So see you next time. Bye for now.